Hello everyone, it's SpawnPoiint and welcome back, because today we are unboxing and taking a look at all of the 30th anniversary PS5 accessories. We've got the controllers and the portal, which are all limited edition to celebrate 30 years of PlayStation. So we're going to get these all unboxed, but before we do, drop a like if you've ever owned or played on a PlayStation console, and tell me which ones you've owned. So first up is the DualSense Controller, and straight away you can see the branding and the colours on the box is designed to look like the original PS1 console box. So we've got the controller in the middle and the classic PlayStation logo in the top corner, and if we flip this around we have some extra info about what's inside and another image on the back. Then if we open this up, okay, this is cool. So on the inside of the packaging, we have a gallery of icons and images, all showing us PlayStation consoles and accessories. So there's a portal, a headset, even a PS2 console, and a PlayStation TV box. Okay, and the packaging inside isn't white this time, it's actually a dark grey. But here it is, and this has immediately become my new favourite DualSense controller, and I'm loving the whole PS1 grey colour theme it has going on, with the main parts of the controller being light grey, and actually if you look closely it's more of a matte finish rather than shiny or satin like we have on the other controllers, and the bottom part is dark grey rather than black, which definitely works better than if it was all just black. Then as you can see we've got the classic PlayStation logo in the middle rather than a standard black logo. I know some third-party websites offer this service, but seeing it for the first time on an official controller is really nice to see. And another big change is the triangle, circle, X and square are coloured in the classic icon colours. So instead of being a solid colour or white, they are styled in their proper colours, and it looks great against the grey controller buttons as well. And looking at the D-pad, it looks very similar with the dark grey rather than white or transparent. And the menu and the share buttons are the same colour as the faceplate. And if we flip this around, okay, so it looks like we've got a PlayStation 30th anniversary on the back. It's also got grey triggers and bumpers across the top. But overall, this has got to be the cleanest looking standard DualSense controller in the entire lineup. So yeah, this is definitely the best controller that we've had so far. Oh, and I nearly forgot to mention, it still has those little icons built into the grip that we always get. So if you look really closely, you get those tiny PlayStation icons. But this time it shows the 30th anniversary icons, which is pretty cool. And then we have the DualSense Edge. So this is very similar to the normal controller, but it's got a few differences on the box. It also looks like it's got the same print on the inside with all of those PlayStation icons. Then inside we get a totally different cardboard box to normal. So this one is also covered in 30th anniversary icons and a 30th anniversary logo on the front. But let's get this opened up and see what's inside. Okay, so first of all we have the carry case, and even this is coloured and themed with the classic PS1 grey. And it's also got the classic PlayStation logo in the middle here. And if we flip this around, we have the 30th anniversary icons on the back as well. And then just for reference, if you've not seen a standard Edge controller, this is what the white carry case looks like. So you can clearly see the differences here between the new one and the original case. And then here's what's inside. So just like with the other DualSense, it's got the same PS1 grey colours across the top, along with the classic PlayStation logo in the middle. It's also got the colourful triangle, circle, X and square buttons against a dark grey background. But just like with the original Edge controller, the bottom part of the controller is glossy rather than matte. It is dark grey, but it's still glossy. And this part does once again pop off, so you can swap out the stick modules if you need to. Oh, and the touchpad, well this has those tiny 30th anniversary icons built in, which is really cool. It's similar to the standard Edge controller, but it has the number 30 instead. And looking around at the back, even the triggers across the top have the little 30th anniversary icons built in as well. Hopefully you can see this as I'm moving it around. Now the Edge is the Pro controller for the PS5 and PC, so it's designed to give us those extra Pro features. The main ones of course being the adjustable triggers where you can flick between normal and instant, and the two rear buttons that you can remap in the settings. Now this controller is available in standard white as well, so it's not just a limited Pro controller. But otherwise, seeing the two side by side, other than obviously the colour differences, they are exactly the same in terms of functionality. But this is definitely another great controller to add to the collection, and one that will probably sit over here on my shelves. Now as this is the Edge, it does still come with all of the accessories as well. So there's two sets of rear buttons in total, we've got some spare thumbsticks and a braided USB-C cable. And all of these will of course fit inside the case. And then we have the PlayStation Portal. So this is the handheld streaming device that lets you stream your PS5 games via remote play or via the cloud. Now I did a full review of this when it first launched last year, But let's take a closer look at the 30th anniversary design that they've gone for. So as you can see, the box design is very similar to the two controllers that we've already unboxed today. And if we get this opened up, we can see they've got the same light grey and dark grey colour theme, with the nice PS1 grey on the handles. Now, as the screen is in the middle, it actually splits the DualSense controller in two. So we have the coloured icon buttons on the right side, same as what we've seen on the other two controllers, and the classic PlayStation logo on the button on the left side. But looking around, we've got some more details on the back, including the 30th anniversary text again, but otherwise it's mostly the same as the normal Portal. Now, I do already have the Portal, which usually sits in this charging dock on my shelf, but I think this new one is going to have to replace that now. But just for reference, here's how the two of them look side by side. Don't get me wrong, I think the white one looks really clean, but it's awesome to see that they've made a 30th anniversary theme for this one as well. Now, over the last year, I have used this Portal a lot more than I first expected, but it's worth mentioning that literally within the last couple of days, PlayStation have confirmed that the Portal can now stream PS5 games from the cloud. So that means there is no need to use your PS5 to play your games. This is huge for the Portal, as it means you can play this anywhere you have internet, and you can play the games that are on your PS Plus premium subscription. Now, I have covered more about this in a recent video if you want to check that out on the channel. But there you have it, this is the full lineup of accessories for the 30th anniversary PS5 edition. What do you think? And did you manage to grab any of these for your own collection? Now drop a nice PS5 accessories in the comments and I'll give you a thumbs up for staying right till the end. And if you did enjoy today's video, check out this video next. Well, thanks for watching, please like, subscribe and follow me everywhere. Until next time.